Hi, sorry about that. Hopefully you are having a good Tuesday so far. I'm trying very hard to not be pissed right now, but that is quite difficult to put it nicely. Oh, and I meant to change the colors on those. I forgot. Oops. Oh well. Yes, hi. So not terribly much to chat about, more of the same. Well, definitely not more of the same, because I did finish a sock, which I forgot to take up. Guess I'll wait till the break then. No, well. Knew I meant to get something when I got up just a second ago. Oops. But yes, so more of the same. Second sock. Hey. There's someone I currently want to strangle and just had coffee, which is probably going to make all my agitation worse. Thank you for the health, Gustu. But yes, I hope you guys had great weekends. I'm gonna be here with Weebit. Yeah, no, I didn't sleep terribly much for reasons, but I didn't sleep, and someone made me angry, and I drank coffee, which probably had a bit more sugar than I needed, and I'm pretty sure it's just gonna make my slight anger a bit worse now. I only had the coffee because of the lack of sleep part. Alright, no, let's not put that there. That would be a bad idea. But yes, so second sock's not gonna look exactly the same because color changes in the yarn going on right here. So that's gonna be a thing, and also wireframes dropping. Can we knock it off? You. Alright, so. No, it's probably not. And it's like, it's adorable you want shit from me, and then you go do that. It's like, what do you think? I never give you a damn thing. Miserable fucking human being. Anyway. Enough about that crap. Also, these glasses need to get cleaned off. Probably will do that during the break. And, oh no! I'm well aware because I keep getting emails. I'm not doing shit, so it doesn't matter to me. You can quite frankly... Nope, not gonna say it. But yeah. He knows very well she's probably not gonna get a damn thing from me, so... Okay. Oh, I'm still right, that's fine. I was not paying attention to what row I was on. Anyway, how was your day so far? Hopefully less rage-inducing than mine. Also, I need to finish up my taxes, because I started them, at least. I just need to finish those up and call it a day. Come on. Need to do, and glasses sliding down my face. There we go. Oh, beer back. Alrighty. Oh, also a thing that happened with this round, apparently everybody's had a time and has been bogged down with these socks, so they've actually extended the end of round to, I think 9 p.m. Yeah, 9 p.m. my time zone on May the 12th. Hey, Honeycomb. Not in the best mood right now. Because a certain someone pissed me off as usual. But yeah, I alluded to that in the stream title. Because puns are nice sometimes. Oh, my friends, I said that. But yeah, happy May the 4th to ya. Although, I have to confess, I have not really watched any Star Wars anything. Although I do own the Star Wars Lego game. If I had my controller, I could have played that today. I got that last year when it was on sale, because they had it on sale, which was great. And I haven't touched it in a while. Finally on, yeah, since yesterday. Yeah, I managed to finish it in a week. And also they extended the round I was just talking about, so actually I have until the team fills up, or May 12th, 9 p.m. my time zone. So instead of Saturday at 12 a.m., not 12 a.m., 1 a.m., I think Saturday, Sunday. Must be valid. Yeah. It's like, is it just me? No, it's not. It's like you're learning how to brioche in a new way, first of all, so that's a whole thing. I could do the regular 2-color brioche, but it makes more sense to do the thing with the 1 pass instead of the 2 pass. Which I've gotten the hang of that. That part's not the problem. It's just more of this just takes forever. And also I did that, yeah. I was about to do that incorrectly. None of that today. I am in no mood. You have to fix fucking Sock's mistakes. Which, for the first sock, I had the joy of, I was near the end and I was just like, this brioche section doesn't look quite right. And then I had to do a whole thing of like, literally drop down on just like the brioche chart so I wouldn't have to knit the, what's its face, the bottom of the foot, which was like knit every other color. So yeah, that was a thing. I managed to fix it and it's fine. But yeah, it was just like things I do for this competition. It'll be hilarious if I make it forward, and it's looking more and more likely. Well, I kind of hope I don't, because I'm like, I kind of want to do other things. Please kick me out of this thing. Although, at the same time, I know I can easily just be like, I quit. I think my pride won't allow it. There's that. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Nope. Yeah, let's do that and then. Yep. Oh, I have this song in here. Alright, so that way. So, yep. But I'm hoping the extension causes, you know, some people to be like, yeah, we could take a day or two, which I imagine might be the case. It's a bit less of a pressure keg to have some extended time. But I'm guessing a lot of people must have been like really bogged down with this that they even extended the round. Which I didn't realize they did that. Or if this is like, you know, a first time exception. Also, I am blabbing because I consumed coffee. So, that's gonna be what today is. Alright, let's make sure I'm not doing that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Seven of these. Yeah, this is a net, so this shouldn't be 7. This might be 7. Let me double check. Also, let's not do that. Okay. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, that is 7. Alright, and then that way. So let's do the thing here. But yeah, once I am done with this round, I am probably going to be focusing on making some changes to my Redbubble stuff because I forgot that they print in CMYK, and I tend to have my canvases on RGB, which basically are spectrums of light related things. So, you know, RGB, red, blue, green, light related things, and then CMYK being cyan, yellow, magenta, and K being black. So, like, printing ink colors. So, that's going to change the availability of certain colors. So, certain things might not print out the same way they're supposed to. So, I'm basically going through everything I have, checking how they look in CMYK. And if things need to be changed, I have to go change that or just do the whole thing over color-wise, which one of the bunnies with the pumpkin, I have to do that, specifically the purple one, because that one, those colors are not going to print out right. Because those are like bright purples and it's like, it looks really, really weird. So that's going to be fun. Oh, nope, I was about to do that. Okay, do the thing. Oh wait, yeah, no. That would be that. Sounds tedious. It's my own fault. But that's gonna have to be a thing I implement. Anything that I do, you know, that's gonna go up on Redbubble, I have to make sure I put that into either the correct format or make sure, you know, there are certain colors I don't use or else it's gonna get weird. I don't have a ton of stuff on there. Like, definitely less than 50, probably like 36 the last I checked. So I should be able to go through them all and slightly frame drop. Alright. I guess we're just gonna have blips of frame and weirdness today. That is just my life. Alright. Alright, and there, fix that row. There we go. Where art thou? This does, I feel like this pattern does go a little bit more smoothly now that I know what to expect though. So, in that regard, this should hopefully not be so bad compared to the first time around. Although, again, I think it was like to a degree me making stupid mistake after stupid mistake is what my issue was. which did not help matters. Come on. Based on how this is going, I think I actually might end up with yarn left over. Especially since I'm using size 2 needles instead of size 1. Which should definitely help out with that, because, you know, larger needles equals less yarn used per stitch for some reason. Plus I need this because if I use size 1s on color work, it's gonna be a bad time. I don't have the time to be like, hey, I'm gonna go do this in smaller size, not smaller, larger size. So this is actually the smallest size I have of this sock. Which is not something I usually do, but again, I figured the brioche would help me out. Which it did, but not enough that I can get away with using size 1 needles for this. Okay. Oh, wait. 1, 2, oh, okay. I was gonna freak out for a second. I was like, did I forget that somehow? That would have been very stupid of me if I did. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, no sliding down my face. In regards to the art thing, there have probably been things I'm needing to revisit anyway, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Plus, I do want to figure out how I can, you know, edit some, what's its face? Not digital art. Some traditional art that I do digitally. Because that is certainly a thing I need to work on anyway. So, like, say, there are times that I sometimes take my sketches out of the sketchbook. Not fairly often, but it's a thing. That's like, I want to figure out how to do edits of that so it's like it doesn't mess up the whole thing. Yeah. More than likely it's going to end up being like heels in a sock more than possible, depending on how much is left of that, or could possibly incorporate in some scrap socks. Which that's not a thing I've really done. Also, alright, this is Knit the Knits and Purl the Pearls. No, Knit the Knits and Purl the Pearls. Nope. Nope. Okay, I was about to be like, no, I didn't somehow only put 2 stitches in there. That also looks weird. Whoops. No sliding down. Alright. You look weird. What is going on? Ah! Hi, Girl November. How goes? I have slight weirdness. Hold on. Let me fix what this is. Yeah, so that's supposed to go through back here. Did I just not do it right or something? Or does this thing just hate me right now? Come on. And then, okay. Oh, would you split? Sorry. Hello. Sorry to. No, you're fine. Hey, Eva! Welcome everybody who's coming in with Girl November. How are you guys doing? How was the rest of your stream? I honestly figured you might have gone elsewhere. I figured between then and now someone might have just popped on. Because usually there's a good chunk of crafty people on around this time slot. Alright, there we go. Now I can see again. These are sliding down my face. Also, I need to clean these because these look a little bit blurry. They still do, no matter how much I wipe them off. I never... Yeah, mainly because chat without them looks weird and blurry unless, like, I have the laptop closer to me. Menu cup and head for... Alright! Glad you came with the right, Eva. Also, anybody coming here for the first time, hi, Serena Variety Caster of an inordinate amount of things, as I like to say every single time. Usually crafty things, sometimes, so, knitting, crocheting, spinning, weaving, chainmail, digital, traditional art, and sometimes games. Good chunk of it being Stardew Valley, but a few other things too now that my computer is not a complete pushover. But yes. Today it is Sock 2 out of this pair that I have going on for Sock Madness. But yeah, if you happen to enjoy the chill vibes and such, well, unless people piss me off, but that's a whole nother thing. Totally feel free to give a follow, and hopefully enjoy your stay and stream. I do. Ah, that would be why. Okay, so I let that go, and then just let these. Nope, I wasn't. Yeah, that would be why. Because I'm a dork. That is why. Come on. I somehow made a yarn over on that. How? How and... Oh. Come on. I need you to get over this. There. Alright. I do wonder how this one pass brioche would work with the check block socks that I did. Actually involving the same, this yarn over here. Which just reminds me I should probably save a little bit of this to make sure if I need to darn, I have a little bit of this left. say I'm not in the best of mood at the moment, although I did have my coffee, although I probably put a wee bit too much sugar in there. Probably could have stood to do that. Alrighty, enjoy your lunch. Alright, and open moves. I'll just bite my tongue on that one. I am trying not to absolutely be an absolute sailor right now in that regard. Because if I tell you what I thought, it would just be straight curse words. So, yeah. Also, what was that? Oh, yeah, that would be why. Yeah, should be. But enjoy your lunch. Oh, so last I checked, about a third, no, under a third of the people in my team were done with these socks. Like 9 people. Which, honestly, this is probably the slowest it's been. People finishing these socks out of this whole thing so far. I think this is actually a cover from the same channel that I usually have my bossa nova jazz stuff. I discovered they had some lovely covers of Studio Ghibli, and I was like, sign me up. Although, again, I've not seen terribly a ton of Ghibli. Like, there's definitely some movies on my to-watch list. I honestly wish Toonami was still, like, a huge thing. Like, I could stand to have the whole, Studio Ghibli marathon that happened, like, one time in my childhood to happen again. Because they played, like, a good chunk of the movies at that point in time. So, I definitely remember Princess Mononoke, let's see, Castle in the Sky. There are definitely other ones. Also, I remember The Iron Giant, but The Iron Giant is not Miyazaki, if memory serves. Or Studio Ghibli in general. Have yet to meet a Studio Ghibli. Grave of the Fireflies, though, is, from what I know, very depressing. Whoops, how about I don't do that? And yeah. Also, My Neighbor Totoro is one I do need to watch. Just because I find Totoro adorable as all heck. Like, even though I haven't seen the movie. I'm pretty sure I'd read the synopsis on it at one point. I want to see it at some point. Don't know when. That'll eventually be a thing. Come on. Nope. Which one? Grave of the Fireflies? Yes, I'm pretty sure that's a Ghibli one. Let me double check, but I'm quite certain that is a Ghibli. Also, let me close Girl November tab because that'll just be me now. Let's see. Crew. The Fireflies. Yep, that is Ghibli. When is this? Oh, this is 88. Okay, this is an older one. I didn't realize it was 88. I figured it was 90s. Which, speaking of Ghibli, Spirited Away is 20 years old. Which is kind of crazy to me. It's like, how? How has it been 20 years? It came out in 2001. Nope, don't do that. And it was 2001. I saw it when I was in 4th grade, so, and frame droppage. Please stop that. Let's see. 4th grade, how old was I? Probably 7? No. Given when my birthday is in relation to the school year. Let's see. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, probably 7. Refuse to. Yeah. Don't we all? Time is stubbornly persistent. Whether that is a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. Also, let me double check this cut works right. So, 2, 1, 5. Yep, we're good. I don't know why, but I've gotten to holding my yarn like this so it won't twist as much while doing the color bits on here. Although that doesn't really work when it comes to the, what's its face? The brioche portion. My Twitch is up. Random Wolf Design! Hello, hi! How are you doing? I appreciate the raid even though Twitch is a butt face. How are you and how is your stream? I am here trying not to be annoyed as I work on second sock here. There we go. Okay, I was about to say, I did not drop a stitch, did I? No, we cool. Wait. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oops. How about I don't do that? Hello. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, then is this out of the front here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, then how is there an extra stitch here? Huh. That's interesting. Let me double check how many stitches are here. Just be careful not to get a little too lively because if you put too many symbols, or at least I think they still have that set as a thing. Let me double check. I don't want the bot to eat you. Let's see. Mod tools. Okay, no, I have that off. You're fine. It's basically just link protections I still have on. I used to have that on for a bit. There it is. That took a minute. And there we go. Yeesh. Your Twitch must have been acting up something fierce if it took that long for that to get on there. Twitch is twitchy. Yeah, I've been dropping frames a lot today. Like, not in huge quantities, but this is like the 5th or 6th time I've seen myself just progressively just drop a bit of frames. Sophia! Hi! Hello, hello, hello. Anybody coming in here for the first time, hi, Serena Variety Caster of Too Many Things. Currently working on socks for Sock Madness. I think Twitch is glitchy. That would be a good suspicion to have. Especially as far as Twitch is involved. And their video kept stopping for me. Or refresh. Oh. Yeah. Considering I'm having frame drop here, I thought it was just my thing, but I'm guessing it's Twitch. Also, let me count for a second. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. How is there 34 stitches? There literally should not be 34 stitches in here. It is 33. The hell is happening? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so 5, 10. Then 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. That is really strange. Which I were making in less than a oh, that is really weird. Twitch really must be having a day today. I appreciate the raid. And hopefully Twitch, you know, doesn't lose their mind today. Enjoy your lurk! I'm gonna sit here and wonder why I have an extra stitch again. This is stupid. 3, 6, and then it should be 1, 2. 4 plus 5, so 9. So 8, 9. Yeah, that part's fine. And then 9 plus 6 is 15. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I can always just knit those two together and call it a day. How did I not notice that was a thing? Huh. It doesn't look like it. Out of the stitch. After fire dinner, I'll be back. Alright. Sorry, this is turning into let's mutter to myself about the things. I think I'll just knit these two together and call it a thing. I'm basically just gonna stare at this thing all afternoon. I don't understand how I managed to do an extra stitch. I literally don't see anything of the sort. Based on how I'm reading my stitches right now. So yeah, that's a thing. Also, I am the most contrast between this music going on and it's almost hilarious. If it wasn't annoying. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep moving forward and hopefully this doesn't look too weird once I finish the sock. I've literally been trying to avoid such mistakes. Yeah, I don't think it's like I dropped a stitch around here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Not like a stitch back here came to the, well, in front here, came to the back, so, yeah. Eh. Alright, and let's go to round 10. I basically am following two charts at the same time, one chart for the front and one chart for the back. So that's a thing. Although this is not as bad as the first sock, since I have some semblance of an idea of what I'm working on, which, by the way, these are Sock Madness socks. If you didn't glean the stream title, round 3 socks, which the deadline has been extended to May 12th. That's if the team doesn't get filled up before then, which, given the fact that they extended the deadline, is certainly possible. I'm like 50% want to be knocked out just so I can do other things. And the other 50% I'm just like, I'm ridiculously competitive and want to get through the next round. Well, not ridiculously so, but certainly competitive enough. Also, let me know if Twitch gets wonky on you guys. Although the most I'll honestly be able to do is like start and stop the stream if things get terrible. Although, based on what you guys mentioned, it's more than likely on their end. My hands are basically tied. Alright, so... yeah. This is okay. Alright. Come on, you can do it. No, we're not doing that. Yay! Alright, and then... okay, what? That shouldn't be a... oh wait, never mind. I'm fine. No. It's supposed to be... no, I haven't dropped this stitch. Hold on. Yes, do the thing. Oh, that would be why. Oops, that's right. I didn't do the third stitch I was supposed to do. Dark. That would certainly explain things, and trying to be careful so I don't drop any brioche stitches, because dropping brioche is its own form of hell. You have a thick yarn wrapped around a stitch, acting as one whole stitch, so trying to finagle that back into normal is a lot more annoying than, say, if, you know, it's just one regular stitch. I do enjoy the texture of brioche. Brioche has always been like nice and squishy. This is probably the 4th time I've done brioche pretty much completely. I've done the check block socks twice. That was a past Sock Madness pattern, which I learned why that required size 0 needles. That stuff just puffs up like nobody's business, and it's like, oh, that's why. Because you don't really think it's that loose until you slide it over your leg, and it's like, that explains a lot. In this instance, it's not as much just because it's more color work than brioche compared to that other sock. There we go. Whee. Okay. And then... Alright, all is right with the world. Nice. I think all is right with the world, unless I fucked up again. Oh, I just slid the stitch I just did. That would be a lie. Nope. How about if I don't do that? And pull this off, and then go the other way. Yeah. Yeah, that would help. I've had coffee. I should not be functioning this stupidly. Come on. Yeah, that's better. This is what it's supposed to look like when it's done. So, let's get that going. It's unfortunate coffee does not completely make up for a lack of sleep. You think it would, but unfortunately it does not. Although I've honestly functioned on lesser amounts of sleep on rare occasions, thank goodness. Alright, and there we go. Yeah, that's definitely an accidental wraparound going on there. And then that. Alright, and let me check if I have. Okay, yeah, we're good. Because sometimes I forget an increase, which that has made me had to think a lot on the first sock, which is very much not fun. Because sometimes I don't do my stitches loose enough that I could, you know, finagle a increase in there. Come on, and then come on. Also, I forgot to bring the finished sock that I have over here. I'll probably do that after the break so I can show you what it looks like. Post all the color work and stuff going on. Although, my main grievance is that the leg of this is a bit long. At least longer than I would personally like, because usually my sock legs are like about 5, maybe 5.5 inches long. Not sure what that translates to in centimeters. I usually don't like it super lengthy. These are definitely longer than that. And ta-da. I'm gonna file this down. It feels like this is at least chipped a little bit. Do. Also, I realized I have not exactly explained what Sock Madness is. Sock Madness is a yearly speed knitting elimination style knitting competition. Basically, it's like the March Madness for basketball, except, you know, it's with knitting a pair of socks within a 2-week or less time period. And no, not simple socks. Slightly time-consuming cumbersome socks at times. Also, I need to make sure I go down to the other chart because I'm just doing the starting bit without looking where the hell I'm going, which is not good. Because that is a great way to screw up your color work. And tinking color work is not fun. I will say that right now. But yeah, so basically like March Madness with basketball, except there's a qualifier socks that you have full 2 weeks to do. Like that's guaranteed to you, and then you get put on teams, and following that, basically you're competing amongst your teams to see who's the fastest to knit a pair of socks, which is a different pattern via each round, and there's less and less spots the further along you go. Which, for example, it's 10 less spots every round. So right now it's 30 spots currently available for each team. My team has 21 spots. Left to it. Some teams could possibly have more or less, which is why they literally had to extend the deadline on these, because apparently a lot of people have been having some issues dealing with this pattern. But it's certainly an interesting way to learn new techniques and stuff too, so don't get me wrong. I may complain at times and scream and frog back things, but it's certainly a learning experience. It just helps when you don't screw up at least. A good chunk of the pattern. Which, that was the thing last round. Although it wasn't a good chunk, it was more of like a glaring error I missed on the chart for the heel flaps. And I didn't realize until I submitted them, and it was like, oh hey, you're missing this area in the heel, and it's like, what? And then basically I had to frog all the way back to the start of the heel flaps of both socks and knit both feet from heel to toe all the way over again, which I did in much rage and spite in 2 days. So that was fun. I'm not doing that again. I will probably lose my mind if I ever do it again. By the way, this is like charted texture and lace because they had baubles and beads. Thankfully I didn't have to go back to where the beads were. I would have probably cried if I had to do that bit all over again. Also, I'm gonna finish this bit also. Nope. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, no, we're fine. I thought I was gonna put the wrong color here. Well, this I don't have to stare at the chart just because this is knits and pearls and brioche, so that part I am quite acquainted with by now. Whoops, how about you don't slap my face? Although that is quiet for the moment, which I'm not telling you guys to that or anything. I'm just saying I could probably look at this sock then without my glasses on. I can see nearby perfectly fine. It's just far away, which is why I usually keep my glasses on while I stream. Looking at it right now, it's slightly blurry, but not terribly so. But still, it just blurs just enough that I basically keep my glasses on so I don't strain my eyes. But with this right in front of me, I can see this just fine. It's close enough to my face. Plus, it helps that this stuff is slightly bright, dark contrast too. Come on. Do, 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 do. Times like these would make me kind of wish I'd go back to contacts, but contacts are their own annoyance. I had contacts at one point. Like early college. Yeah, early college. And it was one of those, so this is what regular people feel like. Although having to take them out and put them in is its own pain. Let's make sure you have enough contact solution. And also, there was stuff I have to put in there for dry eyes, which was also not helpful. Because my eyes definitely got a bit dry. Dun, dun, dun. Almost there. Also that, how did that, nope, I'm not doing that. $11. Okay, should be a light stitch. Alright, we're fine. Ta-da! There we go. Alright, the back side is more color work, but I'm going to get back to that after the break because it is an hour-long mark and I usually take a break about every hour, so basically my back and my hands don't hate me. Also, you know, so water can be had too. That's important. And I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes, so if you want to grab some coffee or, you know, stretch or go take care of some things, definitely the time to do it. Also, I've been dropping more frames. That's great. So I will be right back. If you want to play the Plinko game, which is what I have here, this is the Pixel plush. And you know that. So, hello there. I'm gonna turn down the gain a bit because it's turned into evidently stupid brightness. Yeah, no, sometimes the game is like, I do what I want, and other days it's just like, everyone's a winner. It's kind of hilarious. There we go. I'll keep it down there. I'll have to turn it off later, like completely, because it's gonna keep getting bright over here. But yeah, so for anybody curious, this is what the sock looks like once it's done. Also, although the colors are not coming off because it's stupid bright here. And then, basically this is what you get on the back side here. Which is really cool. In the ass, but also pretty cool. I do enjoy these, and these actually fit pretty well, because I went up to 2s, because the pattern calls for a 1, and I was like, this is gonna be tight, so I'll be switching that. Daisy Sketch, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? How is your Tuesday? I was about to call it Wednesday, but that's not correct. Alright, so where was I? I'm on the back side of sock 2. And apparently dropping frames once again. Is there a thing with up the East Coast going on right now. That is like the 6th or 7th time. It's just like me slowly just losing frames like hell. And also, let me make sure I'm paying attention to where I am. Okay, yeah, that would be this row. Alright. I really am glad I found these Ghibli instrumental music so I can at least play it and not have it be against DMCA stuff. Well, I had Ghibli stuff before, but with that being a thing, I didn't want to get yelled at for that sort of thing, so I basically was like, you know what, let me not put that playlist back. Alright, also I discovered where I added a stitch, like really far down in here. I added a stitch somehow. I think I probably took the gap as like a stitch somewhere in here. So I am just gonna pull that down, and it's just gonna be a wee bit loose, but it'll be fine. We'll just have to be careful from here on out with that. But that was really weird. I added a stitch, which that's the one thing I definitely didn't have happen with the first sock. Come on. Also, Grivix, how are you doing? It's like, what, afternoon, evening for you? Since you're, like, what, 6 hours ahead? Yeah, about 6, if my memory is correct. Also, hold on. I'm gonna drop this down so I can get everything back in order. Yeah, it's like... yeah, I can see it like right in there. I cannot believe I didn't notice that before. It took me like 6 rounds to even notice I somehow picked up a stitch. Come on. There we are. Ah. You are not a stitch and you do not exist. So... there. And then I'll have to pick this back up. And that's a dark color stitch. So I think it's 2 rows I need to pick back up. Yeah, probably 2. Memory serves. I'm just glad I don't have to tink back anywhere. That's my main concern. Because anything that involves me having to tink back is basically gonna be me losing time. I mean, yes, I have extra time because this round got extended. But I'd like to, not lose any of that time to me doing stupid, weird things. Also, I have not had much time to plan. It's 4-year stream anniversary, which apparently it's been 4 years since I started streaming somehow. which is coming up 24th, which the 24th of May is a Monday. So I am contemplating basically altering my usual schedule for that week. So instead of having Tuesday, it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday for just that week. Although I had been contemplating maybe possibly doing that as a permanent thing, but I think I might keep my week as I usually have it, but just possibly change the time to a half hour later. This is something I've been ruminating about for a bit. We will see. It does make sense, and it does allow me to not, start late. Well, 12:30 doesn't seem to be working for me as it used to as a start time. Alright, come on, please. Welcome back. I figured out where my phantom extra stitch came from. I somehow had picked up a stitch in here for like a couple of rows, but thankfully it's not like anything egregious, so it's fine. So I just dropped that back down to where I somehow had picked it up. There's the Arabians came to tell me how hard it is. Well, it's AP. Of course it's hard. I never took AP anything. But I am unsurprised. Like regular subjects were already a ton of work. Alright, also 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, yes, we have 5. Nice job. Oh, so is that the last of the tests? Honestly, I am, but I think maybe like they didn't estimate rationally like how bogged down people would get by having to learn a new technique in order to do a sock. No, I'm not muted. I see the thing going up and down, so maybe you're in? Okay, because I'm like, I see the thing. My speaker died. Okay. I was like, what is happening? No, you're fine. You're fine. I would definitely rather you tell me if stuff is going wrong. Plus, Twitch is having apparently a weird day today. So, Twitch just might be broken too. So, that is also unhelpful. Alright, so time to do ridiculously huge increase. This stitch actually is supposed to be on another stitch marker thing, but I don't do that because I don't feel like it. Plus I can manage typically by just passing this back and forth, which I can definitely always just get another needle or something. Or just grab a crochet hook, but yeah. I've basically adjusted to this. Also, this looks like... There we go. But yeah, you're fine. Technical difficulties happen. Also, to answer your question, I honestly am kinda am, but I think they probably underestimated how much it would be to, like, learn a new technique. do a whole sock like this, especially a color work, and how much that would bog everyone down. So I'm guessing more than likely they saw that not enough people were gonna finish, hence the time extension, which I don't think I've heard of that being a thing, but this could possibly not be the first time, and I don't know. Again, this is only my second year of doing this, so I'm not, well versed in the ways of this competition. Because this is year 15, so it's certainly distinctly possible that this has happened before. So as the extension, about that. I looked at the time clock, and basically the end time is about 9 p.m. on Wednesday in my time zone. That obviously differs depending on which time zone you're in. But instead of, what is it? Is Saturday? Yes, Saturday and 1 a.m. It's Wednesday at 9 p.m. So just a little bit over 3 days. So that works for me. I am hoping I won't need those extra 3 days. Unless, I make a stupid mistake again. I forgot to tell you, I literally had to drop down the brioche bit because I had done something wrong in one of the repeats. It was the last one I did, so I had to drop down far, but literally, I think it was this one right here, and it wasn't quite right, so I literally had to drop down, fix it, and go back up. Which you can't really tell now, thankfully, but I was like, this is not cinching in like it's supposed to. Something's not quite right here. Thankfully, it was fixed. Also, you can kind of see why they did the half, because they have the little pattern on the bit between the toe and the rest of the sock foot. That basically finishes up the leaf, which is really, really cool. And I like it a lot. Successful. Yeah. I did not think I'd want to do brioche surgery. And no, I do not. But it was necessary. It was either that or literally tink the rounds, and I didn't want to have to do the foot, which the bottom of the foot is every other stitch. So, yeah, I was not reknitting that. It was literally near the beginning of the repeat too, so that would have been like 10-11 rounds of me reknitting, and I was just like, I guess we're doing surgery on brioche then. And I nearly dropped a stitch too, and I was just like, nope, you're not going anywhere, no thank you. I have no interest in chasing a brioche stitch down there, no thank you. Never a dull day. Which this was, I think this was, yeah, this is Sunday. Because I had put the picture in the Discord. And yesterday is when I started this one. Because I literally could have started this, but I was like, you're not gonna want to do the cuff flat and then join it in the round business, so yeah. Leave that for tomorrow. Which it didn't take as long. Plus I had to remind myself, hey, this is the smallest size, so it's not so bad. Which that is partially why I ended up doing the smallest size too, just because I did not want to have to do the half repeat of the chart or the cuff here. The cuff is kind of pretty, but at the same time, I never want to do a flat cuff ever again. But At least I did it and no longer have to do this again. I swear to God, if I submit these and they say that there's a mistake in the heel, like with last round somehow, although honestly, the heel is probably the smoothest, like issue-wise. Because this is basically, at least on the bottom, is like the basic heel. Lavengia, which I hope is saying your name correct. A good sock pattern is definitely, for a beginner, is going to be like a vanilla sock, which is basically just straight knit stitches. Which, a pattern for that, which if you happen to like Ravelry, Rose City Roller is a good pattern, which I've used that. Oh, I forgot to put pattern because it's basically going to give me a roller derby team if I don't do that. Which, just a forewarning, I know not everybody does Ravelry. Let me get a video. Oh! These work since these are ankle socks, so shorty socks, so you don't have to do much. And basically, once you get more acquainted with socks, you can always add like pattern bits into it, like say lace on the front, which I've done that before. I actually have a pair of socks where I did that in my room here. Alright, alright, so there's that. Let's see. Also, let me double check that you're regular so the bot doesn't eat you. Oh, okay, you are. I probably did that a while ago. I just want to make sure. Which, this is why I kind of wanted to make, your at work thing. At work account a mod too, just to, you know, avoid that sort of issue. Yeah, sure. Although I know you said basically you're, what's its face? You're basically pretty much done for the semester, so that's a thing too. Also, where the hell am I? I'm trying to make sure I don't do this incorrectly. Oh, okay, here I am. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Alright. Come on. And... okay, yeah. So this is the decrease on that sock. Well, that area of the leaf on the sock, I should say, rather. Also, I can see what people say about this yarn splitting, which it does. Now I'll do... okay, yeah. I forgot that was a thing. I remember that in high school. It's like when you're done with the curriculum. It's basically all movies all the time. Which, that's not always a thing, but I definitely recall that happening. Distinctly in my street law class. Which I... Shannon! Hello! How have you been? And let me actually get through this bit here, and then I will spin the sub wheel for you and put your name in the sub book. It's gonna be sub squares forever when I get back home. But how are you doing? Glad to see you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Let me just give you the damn thing. uh, oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Not editor. That. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, you should be able to do it now, since I think I limited that to subs and mods. So, try that again, Jane, and you should be able to do it. Ta-da! You have double the swords. There we go. No? Working? Yeah, I remember you were doing school stuff. Okay. Why is that not working? Let me check that that's on. Hold on for a moment. It's on. I don't know why it's not coming on. It says subscriber. Veggie, thank you for the sub. Stressed how to make continuing babysitting honoring a nephew instead of going back into the... Aw, man. I'm sorry. And I can understand not wanting to go back into the office. Alright, hold on. Let me see what this thing is not doing. There! Why was that not coming up? What is wrong with that thing? Alright, there. If you want a color for subscribers, you can just throw out a color and I'll see if I have anything in that vestige, and I am dropping frames once again. Can we just stop doing that today? That'd be wonderful. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna grab the book. See. Alright, there we are. Hold on. There we go. Basically. Basically subscribers forever. But it's for a good reason. Also, it shows me how much you guys are really great at supporting the channel, which I obviously have no qualms again. And again, let's hope. How about if I spell things correctly? That would be great. And also, hi Veggie Zombie, how you doing? Hopefully your Tuesday is going really well. Twitch seems to be having a day, and that is a whole thing. Also, let me just spin the sub wheel while I'm at it. To the face cam, and to the wheel. And how about if I just, click the thing? There we are. Ta-da! Alright, so you got 5,000 floof, Shannon. So I just need you to pick one color. And let me just add that currency right now, which, just a reminder, at the end of this month, I am going to reset the floof to anybody to a small number. So definitely, if you have a good chunk of floof, which you can give to other people, I'm pretty sure that thing should work now. You could always, use it on various things. Awesome. Let's see. Bright stripes. I swear, that color is gonna be done soon enough. There's like at least a couple of people who have that up in the queue. And currency, where art thou? I can see. There we go. Let's see. let me give you your 5,000 floof. And let's spin the wheel for you, Veggie, and see what you get. Which there's a possibility you could always get another sub-square, so that's a thing. Yep. Speaking of... Yeah, it's a thing. It is fine. But yeah, it's a thing I basically thought of because there are quite a few people who have like accumulated quite a bit of floof, so I'm just like, to stay the inflation, I'm gonna have to like do that like every couple of months. So quarterly is basically what I'm thinking about doing, so you will see. I thought about putting it down to 0, but I think it's just gonna be like down to like say 500 floof for everybody. Alright, so Veggie, I'm gonna need you to pick 2 colors. Also, I need to Out of the wheel! Purple and teal. You could just open up the... Not for 10,000. Oh gosh. Although, it probably would be a better idea to have sub-sketches as like a thing. I think there should be a thing if you're on PC, like, in the middle of the right-hand side. I think either there or there should be a little button on the lower right-hand side to, like, redeem floof or something. Purple and teal. Alright, you got it. Purple and teal. I do appreciate you guys. There should be. Like I said, if it's on PC, yeah, if you're on like a laptop or something, there should be a button to press. And basically there should be a section to be like, hey, you can like spend your floof on such and such. Or something along those lines. Alright, let's go back to the sock. I think oh yeah, I was in the middle of the coloring part back here. This is just every other stitch, so I am perfectly fine. I'm not sure how it would work on mobile, but yeah, on PC there should be a thing. I really should just make a command to like have some instructions. That would probably be smart. That is probably a thing I should do. So actually, let me write that down. So I can make that a thing. Which, yeah, I put stream ideas in here. So in case I think of things. See how to redeem floof. How to redeem floof. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I'll probably, if not today, tomorrow, figure that out and see if I can type up a quick blurb about that. Which also, this means I need to look through my commands too. I have a crap ton of them that I need to look through to make sure I don't have, like, junk. With some of the stuff, if you do it successfully, there should be an alert that comes up, since some of them I have alerts, some I do not. And, okay. And, yeah, this is a knit the knits and pearl of pearls. Also, I forgot to increase this side. Motherfucker. That was the exact thing I said I was gonna do. I have 2 major papers due in about, oh no, I am drop breaks. Good luck! That is the part of college I don't miss. Yeah, I was a poli-sci major, and yeah, papers were not my jam, but I suffered through them. You can do it! Just need to remember to somehow increase that area on the other side. I cannot believe I forgot to add the increase in there. Oh well. My stitch is loose enough, I should be able to fix it. If not, I'll have to tink back to that point in the round. Oh, also, those subs actually put us at, what was it, 14 sub points, which I am trying to see if I can possibly get to the last sub emote slot, which that's about 50 channel points. So let's see, that's 14 out of 50 right now. Which again, no pressure to you guys. That is just a thing I'm hoping we can shoot for this year, maybe. If we're lucky. Totally cool if it doesn't happen. Also, speaking of emotes, is it just me or has the sub emotes disappeared off of the Discord? Like the sheep, for me, sometimes does not show up. And I don't know why. Is it just me? Or is it just Twitch being a weird? I've noticed that yesterday, but let me check right this second to see if that's still the case. And also, why is my phone all the way over there? Although, actually, I could just check on my... Yeah, I can check on my email section in the Discord, which I have right in front of my face. Yeah, I don't have the sheeps. Any of the sheeps are not there. Unless somehow it's not connected. But I have all the emotes in the channel emotes section, so my only possible conclusion is that maybe I'm not connected to the Discord somehow. Like the emotes aren't connected, which that would make no sense. Because I have my other subs in there, so it really makes no sense. I'm gonna have to poke at Discord and see what that is all about. Because that makes no sense. Also, yeah, speaking of school things, I am really like contemplating doing a textile thing. Although technically, I don't think to get into like textile stuff and things that you have to do with like specifically textiles based on the research I've done. You can definitely do like an undergrad and like say potentially art stuff that has like involves textile related matters and go from there. At least based off of my research and understanding. Also, yeah, I was supposed to fix this. Let's go and yeah, I'm creating stitches because this was loose and I was supposed to add stitches. There we go. And now oh, yeah, you need to do that. Well, it's tight enough. It's like really weird to discern what's a stitch and what's not, especially with brioche. There we go. Ta-da! Alright, so this is one pattern repeat on the front, which you can see. Can we see that? It's a leaf in brioche, and it's nice and cool and squishy. Although you're not really seeing the colors, so let me actually do that with the camera. White balance, and then actually let me turn down the gain too, because it's still a little bit shiny. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you can definitely see the colors better. They're somewhat in the yellow-ish spectrum. That's better. Yeah. Do. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a wee bit harder to see. I think I can kind of see the leaf in this. It's because these are lighter colors, it makes the leaves a little bit easier to notice, but I feel like this involves slightly darker colors, but okay, yeah. You can see it on camera, but right in front of my face, at least with my glasses on, kind of a little bit more difficult to discern that there is a leaf present. And the color work pattern in there on the back. Do. Also, yes, I'm using my finger to keep the colors separate so it's a little bit easier to pick them up. Because just having it over my finger, they tend to be a little bit harder to get at. I have them both together on the same finger. Let's see. And on. Also, I'm suspecting I'm probably gonna need my other thing of this color, which this is the one, remember, that I had accidentally cut, which, although that bit was on the outside, so they hopefully don't have to worry about any knots. There we go. Which, yes, you heard that right. I'd accidentally cut the yarn upon opening the package, which I'm still surprised they didn't have any like plastic protecting the inside of it, but I shouldn't have been so overzealous opening the package. I was like, it'll be fine. I don't have anything to worry about. Although, thankfully, that was the only one. Also, it's interesting that I keep using this song in here. Referring to the music. Because this... Oh, that's why. Oh no, because I went to the other playlist. I thought they were still using this in the other one. Because they had like autumn themed. They have One Summer's Day, which is the first song that they have that playing in Spirited Away, which I love a lot. Come on. There we go. Alright. So that's there. And then repeat the front chart and then keep going to finish this chart. Which I'm definitely a lot less bothered by compared to when I was doing this the first time around. This back chart on this has a few more rows in comparison to front chart here, which is why the leaf on the back is not done yet and the front is. Nope, wrong color. I don't. Come on. Alright. Alright, almost about to take second break, but I'm gonna finish the row 2 in front here before I do so. I still have not gotten to any mermaid drawing. I'm hoping I can possibly at least do some sometime this week, maybe. Okay. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is too many. Let's, there we go. Come on, and there we go. And an increase in here. Nope. There we go. And how did that loop? Come on. These have been very persistent about falling off my face lately, and it's kind of annoying me. And let's see. Also, it would help if I were not seated in this position. If I kept my head up straight, that would probably not happen, but here we are. Oops, let's see. Supposed to pearl, and then, yep. I didn't do the thing yet. That would be why. Oopsie. I was like, I'm supposed to be doing that. Right, and then... Okay, we're good. And then... There we go. And... Nope, I was about to do the wrong color. But yeah, these legs could honestly stand to be a wee bit shorter. Now, this is the second year of Sock Madness where I had a colorwork pattern where the legs were a wee bit too long to my liking. But these I might leave alone. The ones from last year, it was just a little bit too tight. This is what mainly made me have to redo them. Alright. So that's done, and alright. Make sure I know where I am, so when I come back I can just go right back into there, and it's second break time. So again, anybody want to go do the things and or stretch or whatever the case may be, definitely the time to do it. Enjoy the soft sounds of Ghibli cover, and I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, that's better. Yeah, without my glasses on, I probably look like I'm perpetually glaring. Be right back. Alright, either way, I think I should be back about now. Yeah, about now. With cleaner glasses, so hopefully I'll stop having to wipe them. And let me actually turn this back on so I can see the chart. Alright. Yeah. I'd left it so I'd know where I was gonna be starting back again. So I wanted to sit here and wonder, where am I? Which is definitely a thing I feel like I do after break. It's always like, what was I up to again? Because I didn't just leave it for like 10 minutes. Alright. Leaf back. Come on. Oh, let me just put this here. Uh-oh, did I? Yes, I did. Ugh. What is wrong with me? I have like 2 stitches in the same thing. I have done this already. It's like, okay. That fixes that, but I really need to stop doing that. I've done that a couple of times as well. It's not cool. Whoops, nope. And this is why I need to stop hunting downwards, but it's kind of hard to do that and remain in frame at the same time. So this is fun. If this thing were a wee bit taller, this would probably be less of an issue, but that is not the case. And then, let's see. Here we go. Also, I realized, I hope this doesn't look like I'm flipping anybody off, but yeah, this is just easier for me to not have to twist, well, untwist the yarn every 5 seconds. Nope, how about we don't do it? No splitting. No splitting. Thank you. And how about you don't do that? Alright, so up front here, I'm looking at some pearls. I don't need to refer to the chart for this one. So, Street Anniversary, I am really like trying to think of possible prizes and stuff I can potentially give away, which I'm not going to go too crazy. I know I want to do at least one piece of digital art, but larger than my usual sub sketches, which they are not huge. They're 1000 by 1000 pixels, which you think that would not take me a terribly long time, but I think it's mainly because I tend to like put a huge amount of detail in everything. Shading and other stuff. Which to a degree I imagine that's because I have some want to potentially work on fundamentals and stuff like that, like anatomy. I know that definitely needs a wee bit of work. It definitely takes a little bit of time to get that into proper focus. Come on, and or just trying to make sure I get all these individual stitches. here. Sometimes they smush together and it gets all weird. Yes, definitely one digital art prize, and then maybe a thing from Redbubble, and then possibly one handmade thing. At least that's what I'm currently pondering. But we will see how the chips may fall. Plus, it makes it a wee bit easier on me, so I don't have to, do too much postage on my end. Which also, once I am done with Stock Madness stuff and things, I am definitely gonna be getting back to sub sketches, which could probably stand to at least sketch the basic stuff for them. We're still down to the final two. It would have been last year I was done, but yeah, the whole hey, I fried my motherboard thing totally obviously put a kibosh on that. Although it helps I can do basic sketches on my tablet and then go to the computer and go from there, which is pretty much what I prefer. It makes life a little bit easier. Plus, doing those original sketches on there makes it more like doing pencil to paper in a digital format. At least in my opinion. Speaking of having to untwist the yarn, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. And nope. Alright, almost done with this round. I think, yeah, just a couple more. I think we might be able to get through. Finishing one repeat of the back. Just still, it's slightly more difficult, at least in front of my face, to discern that, hey, this is a leaf compared to the other one, but hopefully that changes. Oh, this is drifting to a slight purple. Okay. These socks are going to be interesting side by side whenever I'm done with the second one. Just because the color change is going to make them not the same. Which I honestly thought about doing the second sock fraternally, like switching the colors, but again, I wasn't sure how much of this I had, so I was like, you know what, leave it alone. Because you can see how it looks with the color change being the main color. It's like really, really cool. Which that's the cool part of brioche. Basically, you can reverse it. So you can have an idea of what it looks like. It honestly would have probably been better if I had more of this and I was sure it would make it through both socks to have done it the reverse way. But yeah, this works too. Oops, no. I kind of need the OBS to have the thing show where I am, or else I will be wandering out of frame the entire time. There we go. Oh, the other day also I got a, what is it, a shuttle stick thing, so I can probably use that for the frame loom, so I don't have to weave with the wooden needle, which I didn't mind the wooden needle, it's just more it forced me to use slightly smaller, or shorter rather, pieces of fiber to weave with. And which one? Yeah. I think this is 3. No, this is 4. I just finished that round. That would be smart. Yeah, because I had knit the knits and pearls, so. Yeah, alright. Be good. Alright, and oh, also, you could probably tell with the decreases you're basically making like partial leaves up the side in the middle of this, which is really cool. So that little detail is definitely a really cool point in this pattern. It's not just, you know, a leaf up the middle. Okay, yeah, because that was a wee bit too tight. That's why it's sliding out that way. Making it hard to discern that the full stitch, and nearly stabbing myself with my needles. Although these are not that pointy, but it's discernibly pointy enough. If I really tried, probably that would be a thing. Remember when I first got, I think these, I thought these were sharp. But then I got the ones that Jane gave me and it was like, no, these are not sharp. Those are sharp. Oops, no, no. You're not taking that bit with me. Come on. I need you to do the thing. There we go. And this way it should be... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I am missing stitches. Motherfucker. No. Nope, nope, nope. Unless I didn't do something. 1, 2, 3. No, even if I do that, I'm still missing like 2 stitches somehow. Which is not correct. And hold on. Nope, 1, 2. Yes, 1, 2, do the thing. 1, 2, 3. Do this. And then 3. And yeah, I have to make an increase in here. Make sure that's right. Alright. How did I completely miss that? Must have done something wrong somewhere. It's fine. Yeah, just let me see. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. This one. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Yeah, this is like 15 and not 17. I really need to stop doing that. This is really starting to annoy me. Although, actually, let me... I wonder if I'd be able to get through there. Maybe. that to see how it looks. So let's see. Adding some stitches because I apparently missing two. And then let's see. Yeah, I'll just do it like that, and that hopefully should suffice. Alright. Okay, hopefully I should have no problems next round. I hope. What are you guys having for dinner if that happens to be on the menu? I know some of you guys are probably later in the day, but I'm curious. What do you have planned for dinner? That's not something I ask typically. I usually forget. It's usually not that close to dinner. Around when I end stream. And more losing frames. That's fine. I totally didn't need them in any way, shape, or form. It's fine. Yeah, 16. I mean, it's probably some pork and veggies and usual rice and peas. No, we're not doing that. And nope, no losing stitches. Alright, yeah, this should be knit and purl the pearls, and... Okay, what is that? And let's not accidentally close that screen. Books are a reason. My brain had to parse that out. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? And hopefully you're doing well this Tuesday. I am just here with some colorwork socks for round 3 of Sock Madness. Hope you've been enjoying your time hanging out here if you've been lurking, which that is totally cool. I only made it. Yeah. Which one's round 1? The tree. I do want to make. Yeah. Although I imagine you would probably want to just avoid the cuff, because the cuff was stupid. Evil. Yeah, I figured it was the tree. Evil choices. Yeah. That one I don't think I'm ever doing again. But the herringbone, the bonus pattern that they have for the end of last round, those I do eventually want to give a try. If I have some crazy yarn. I've been meaning to do herringbone at some point. What team were you? Well, are you on? It's not like you're not on the team anymore. Just you're not competing for the stuff and the things. Do 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 do. Also, evil choices I feel like was not much of a choice because most people are not gonna want to purl through an entire pair of socks. One, because he slow you down, but sometimes people don't always have the. Okay, you were on P. I did it. Oh wow, you did a purl. Yeah, no. I feel like the tension for me was just gonna be complete garbage. So I was like, no, I will be doing it knitwise. Thankfully, those I did not have a problem with. Those were like the only ones where it's like I really didn't have terribly much of a problem with. Mainly because I like cables a lot. I do enjoy color work when it doesn't piss me off. Yeah, I'm not saying no one did it. Symbols being funky, not traditional in a knit version stressed me out too much to yeah. That is fair. That was definitely a thing. It took you a little bit to get used to, which that is definitely a thing with all of these socks. You have to like warm up to it and then just slowly but surely gain confidence, especially when you have to knit it again. Although, if you're doing a left sock and a right sock, like you did with that one, it makes things a wee bit different. But you have a general idea of what you're doing. Do 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 do. Come on. And nope. If I don't do that, that would be great. There. I love the qualifier. Speaking of, eh. Although I had a weird thing, it's just some of the yarn overs wouldn't close on the heel, but thankfully my yarn was like dark as anything, so that was something you didn't notice in photos. But I was worrying it was going to be glaringly obvious. And those socks did stress me out. I was honestly thinking about being like, nope, we're not doing this. Which I definitely know some people did, and I do not completely blame them. No, I completely do not blame them. Words. Words and sentences. Yeah, that was a tough sock. They came out pretty, but that was a pain in the butt sock. Do 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 do. Other than the leg being on a wee bit of the long side, but I get it because you want both charts to match up with each other. So I understand why. I just don't like it. Other than that, it's mainly having to literally do the cuff flat and then attach it together and around is my main qualm about these. Well, that also the fact that honestly, either this pattern or this pattern could have been their own pair of socks. Like without question. Alright, and yeah. Oh no, that was correct. Why did I do that? There we go. I just didn't move the thing yet. Yeah. And that's mainly. Thank you. Yeah, I had used this and a similarish color for other socks that I had involving brioche, the check block socks, which I did it after that sock madness. I do enjoy those. I do enjoy those socks. I had tried to knit them one time, but I didn't have size zeros, and it's like, really need size zeros. Which I didn't realize until I turned the heel, and it's like, why is this thing so baggy? Because brioche grows like no one's business. And that was my first time knitting brioche. So I had no clue. And of course, I choose my first time to do two-color brioche. But it worked out in the end. But with the lengthiness of this pattern, I think that's why they extended the cutoff date for this round. I think a bunch of people are having a hard time figuring out the one pass or just doing, two pass of two-color brioche. Either way, it's definitely hard to get your head around. And where am I? Okay, yeah. Making sure I stop where I need to stop. Or else this is gonna be a pain. Nope. Come on. Come on. And with this multicolored yarn, I really do wish I had more of this, but this is some discontinued stuff, so once this is done, it is done, and I will be sad. I really actually do enjoy this, which I wasn't sure that I would, just because I'm usually not a stupid bright color person, but the gray usually cuts it out, which actually this is Jackrabbit, so this is like a bit of brown mixed in with gray. That kind of cuts into it in order to tampen it down a little bit, that it becomes bearable. Well, not just bearable, but really pretty. Because if it was just straight the bright colors, I think this would have been a bit too loud for me. Although I do enjoy colors that are a bit more, what's the word? Not authoritative. Deeper tones? Yeah, deeper tones, like jewel tones and that sort of thing. And okay, yeah. And more chart time. Okay. By the looks of this is probably going to be the last round I do on stream. Which I was hoping to get the back leaf done, but no pressure. Come on. Yeah. There we are. And 3, 5. Oops. Oh, okay. I just pulled it in wrong. Let's begin. Also, this is turning into the how many times my glasses can slip off my face stream. I feel them sliding once again. I've not had these for even a year, and they're starting to do that already. It's driving me nuts. Nope, and there we go. 3, 4, 5. Come on. I just need that to go through. Nope. Come on. Nope. Come on. Oh. Whoops. No. Come on. Why are you like this? Oh, that would be why I was like, why is there 2 bits of... Because I split the stitch. And 1, 2. Alright, one more of you. Nope, motherfucker. That was my fault. Come on, please. I don't need you doing that. Come on. That's probably the first time in a while I've had it just unravel on me like that. Whoops, and let me get this little split. There we go. And we should be fine now. Okay, I was like, that's looking a wee bit weird. Okay, yeah, that looks more normal. I was worried it was gonna be a little bit off since I had to add stitches. Seems to be alright. Do. And other chart. Yeah, that stitch. And So the next round of this back here is not terribly much different, so you're not going to be that much of a difference once I add the next row, but you can more than definitely see a leaf coming into existence here. Also, that is the wrong color. How about I try that again? Also, I wonder how this would look on a hat, the leaves specifically. Like if you group them together. And like half a bit of space, like every other stitch, and put it on a hat. I think that would be really, really cool. Like especially if you use the multicolor background color. Although doing it in reverse would also probably be nice. That or tonal and a solid, or just two solids together. And come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. So, again, not terribly much different gonna be going on once this next row is gonna go on there. So, basically this is what the leaf looks like, although, again, slightly difficult to discern, at least for me, in some parts. If you want a slightly clearer look, this is what a leaf looks like. It certainly makes the front here really, really interesting. Alright, I am gonna actually head off. Yeah, we're just over the 3-hour mark. And let's see. Is this... Okay, it looks like they're still gonna be on. Although it's been going on for about, nearly 4.5 hours. Let me check their general schedule. Okay, they normally have an end time. Alright, that's fine. Hi, I have a face again. But thank you guys for hanging out and watching me. I know frames have been like forever dropping today. Hopefully that does not end up being the case tomorrow once again. It's gonna be more stock. Hopefully I'll see if I can get close, if not completely towards where I start getting to the increases on the back of the leg here by then. But we will see. Yes, Girl November and Red and Wolf Designs, thank you both for the raid. Jay-Z Sketch, thank you for the follow. And Books Are a Reason, thank you for the follow as well. And Shenanigans and Betty Zombies, thank you for the resubs. Yeah, resubs. And let's make sure I'm not missing anybody because some things don't get picked up. Okay, yeah. Looks like some things just weren't picked up on the bot itself, but it showed up on the dashboard, which is a change. Usually it's the other way around, which, Reddit wants to be a weirdo today, I guess. Oh well. I'll be back again tomorrow, usual time, about 12:30 Eastern to about 3:30 Eastern. Sometimes I go a wee bit over. But obviously stay safe, enjoy the rest of your day. Depending on where you are in the world, that could be really short or a really long time period. Obviously stay safe, wash your hands, and do all the things and stuff. And I will see you soon. I think I want to go and raid Soap Passion since he is on and he is cross-stitching. I never really get to raid him, and he raided me one time like a while ago, so I figure why not? So let me actually get this raid started and I will stop blabbing now. I appreciate you guys. Bye.